Hello everyone and welcome to Echo Golf Lima Foxtrot, the iconic Farnborough Airport reimagined by Burning Blue Simulations. Now, I've kind of done a trilogy of UK airport reviews recently, but honestly, I really feel like I've saved the most impressive to last. Now, where do I even start with this incredible airport? Oh my goodness me, I'm very privileged to have flown here in real life, actually, a couple of times, so I kind of get an idea of what it should look like in real life. But I mean, let's just go back a bit. In case you don't know where Farnborough is, it's obviously in the UK, and it's the, well, I guess it's the birthplace of aviation in a way, because I think it dates back to about 1907, 1908. Where the first successful powers and sustained flight occurred by a clever chap by the name of Samuel Franklin Cody, I think, who was an airshow goer himself as well, and quite a pioneer in his field. Just look at these. I'm just going to kind of pan around whilst I'm talking here, because honestly it's going to blow the socks off anything that we've seen before. I got a feeling this might actually be the best airport that I've reviewed. Yeah, but let's just back up a bit more, because I'm trying to contain my excitement as much as possible. But I mean, I think most people will know Farnborough for its unique air show, and for me personally, I mean, obviously I wasn't around then, but in 1955 a certain Vulcan performed a barrel roll in front of an adoring crowd, and God, I wish I was there that day. I think the pilot got a big telling off, but you know what, it set the stage for when Britain was truly magnificent, and they was building all sorts of incredible aircraft. And actually Farnborough was the testing ground for the beloved Harrier, and of course the Concorde, which we both don't see anymore in the UK. Of course the Concorde has been scrapped, but the Harrier, I think it's still operational in the US, because we sold all of ours to them, unfortunately. But yeah, in the UK I used to see them all the time. But yeah, the first flight of the Harrier was tested out here, I believe. But just look at this. This is an unbelievable rendition of this airport. It's quite an iconic place for many reasons. I mean, even the architecture of those hangars, they've got that sort of sweeping design perfect. But anyway, let's get close and personal with this scenery, as we like to do. And I love how a lot of the hangars are open and modelled really well. Look at all the sort of apparatus there, the tools. It's just fantastic. But if you're wondering if this looks a bit too clean and clinical, honestly, the real Farnborough looks like this. It is a quintessentially first-class British business jet airport. It's privately owned, and you know what? This is quite uncanny, because I remember taking off from here. In fact, it was just over here. In fact, let's go to the very parking bay that I took off from in a Hawker 900 XP, and I'll put a few pictures in as well. It was just over here, right next to this control tower. And yeah, it was a couple of years ago now. Me and Melissa went up in this beautiful aircraft, and that's actually when I proposed to her. Funny enough, on that flight, because I just had to do it. It's not very often you get to fly in your own personal business jet. And you know, even over here I remember seeing a Boeing 737. So they've got all of the sort of types of aircraft that you'd find in their particular parking bays and ramps perfectly here. This is just an incredible achievement by the folks at Burning Blue Designs. I think the way I can describe this airport is that a lot of developers, when they make sceneries, they have to make it to, you know, they've got to be realistic in terms of taking too much time and obviously getting it out there, because they need to make money, of course. But I honestly feel that Adam, who's the main man behind Burning Blue Designs, didn't really think about actually bringing this to market so much as it was a labour of love for him. He was too busy just going, I think I'll just add a few more bits over here. I think I'll just add a few more models here and there. Oh, hang on, it's been another couple of months, but never mind. I just feel that his first priority was making this the very best airport that he could. And it shows big time. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm not going to be able to show all of this off, even if this video was 2 hours. There is so much to see. It's just incredible. There's over 10,000 different objects and assets to this. 10,000! I'm just going to let that sink in for a moment. It's insane. There's over 90 custom 3D objects created exclusively for Farnborough as well, with of course the usual physical based PBR rendering work that we've come to expect now. It's just incredible, and even sort of the boundary. I mean, really, it's not just the boundary, guys. It's far beyond the boundary. Look at this. Like, most airfields would probably be about here somewhere, where you'd probably get a few custom objects here and there. Look at this. It's littered with just incredible custom objects and detail everywhere. It's amazing. Honestly, I'm taken back by this. I mean, it's just... yeah, very, very impressive. But we'll keep panning around here and chatting about Farnborough, because, as I say, it's an... I mean, I've always wanted my own rendition of Farnborough. It's probably one of my most favourite airports in the UK anyway, and I haven't really known anyone to do it anywhere near this kind of level. No way, absolutely no way. So I know that Adam had some help from a chap called Mike as well, who was very, very in the know. I'm not sure if he worked here or not, but really, we'll just go over here actually, because there's some beautiful architecture over this side, and what we'll do, we'll just, because we're going to have a quicker drone here. This is just not, we're not going to be able to show it all off. There we go. So you see we've got like a business park here, and I love this. This is fantastic. Look at the architecture here. We've got some animations there. We've got a little guy here checking out. Yeah, he's moving around there. Look at that. That's another screenshot right there. I'm taking about 1 million screenshots as I'm flying around here. We've got the sort of car park. All of the models of the cars are all 3D. Oh, wowzers. And somewhere over here we've got the museum as well. I think it's in this direction here. There we are. Now this is mind-boggling, because they have modelled all of the aircraft here. In fact, that's the chap I was talking about right there. Look, they've got the statue there. We've got a Lightning. We've got some Hunters. This is the museum. We've got a Harrier. And the models of the aircraft look really, really good. Very convincing. And if we get really close to it, do you have any idea, guys, how much it would take? How long to model that Harrier to that standard? And that's just one asset. We've got a Lynx Helicopter over here, look. You can even see the rivets, look. It's just ridiculous. Beautiful Hunter there. We've got a Jaguar. Oh, I miss the Jaguars, I really do. And just the fence panels, even the road signs. This airport is unbelievably detailed. I mean, you get the idea, guys, I think. I know I'm very gushing with this review, but you surely must understand why. This is an absolute must-buy. If you are in the market for a UK airport and you're not sure which one to get, I mean, there's so many out there, and I love all of them, guys, I really do. But there's just something about the way this has been put together. You can tell that, I think, just the obsession took over here. You know, I don't think, maybe Adam didn't even intend on making it this detailed when he started, but just look at it. They wasn't thinking about sales, they were thinking about perfection. It shows. Look at this, look. The BAE Systems Typhoon. Although I think actually that one's a Collins, that's it, yeah, 617 Squadron, I believe, that one. So a little bit away. Oh, do you know what? That's another screenshot right there. Away from home, that Typhoon. Anyway, guys, I think it's time to jump into VR to see what it feels like if we do a couple of circuits. Well, actually, that's what I'd normally do. And you know, I was tempted to fly the CRJ or something business class, which would make sense. But, you know, I think really, because this is Farnborough Airport and the Farnborough Air Show is no longer happening anymore, it's such a sad shame, I think the aircraft we should fly is the Fly9 Spitfire, and we're going to do a little bit of a display over the airfield. That just seems more fitting in this case. So, I can't wait to even get started with this. So, I'll see you in a few moments in VR. Let's check this out. close and personal.
Oh, beautiful. Now this is the Flying Iron Spitfire, which by the way has just received a rather large update to sounds and textures and flight modelling tweaks. So yeah, highly recommend this aircraft. It's looking a little bit dark now actually, with a few dark clouds around, but I suppose that's quite realistic for the UK. The amount of air shows I've been to over the years where, you know, I've had to wear shorts but also take my coat as well. You just never know what you're going to get. So the usual thing applies really. Now that I'm in VR, I am actually at Farnborough. And you know what, I even remember some of the conversations I had with the pilot when I was flying in the Hawker XP. I remember talking about that BAE Systems hangar over there. And you know what, they've even got the hump in the runway just here that I remember. That's extraordinary. But looking out there at all those beautiful hangars, now that I'm actually inside the scenery, is quite an incredible experience to say the least. You can see there the Gulfstreams and the beautiful business jets. I really like actually how the runway has got a sort of dirty look to it as well. Yeah, just the buildings, now that I'm inside this scenery, as I've said, just looks incredible. That building there looks so damn real. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go for a takeoff here and do a bit of display at Farnborough. It's been a long time since Farnborough has seen a Spitfire do a display. It's quite a special moment, really. Whoa, that was close. Nearly ground strike the prop. She's a tricky bird to take off, but we are airborne. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that for a screenshot. Oh, do you know, this is amazing. It really is. Absolutely incredible. There's one thing, you know, appreciating an airport like this in 2D mode, but when you put the VR goggles on, oh, it's a special experience. It really is. Every flight is. Just look at how it sits in its surroundings. Now, just to say, because of all that incredible detail, there is a slight frame rate hit. I think that's to be expected, but whoa. It is expected, you know, because of all the detail here. It's not too bad. For me, it's a couple of frames, probably 2 or 3 frames per second over other add-on airfields that I have. But I'm willing to take that hit simply because this scenery is so incredibly detailed. 10,000 assets and objects. There we are. We'll do a bit of a Cubanate here. Now we'll imagine that's the sort of crowd side, so we'll have this as our sort of display line, and we'll do another one this side. We'll go outside for that one, I think. It's got to be done. Wowzers. See, we're using the clipped wing variant, which is a little bit more manoeuvrable. And then we'll go into a loop, I think. Incredible. Adam, you have really outdone yourself here. Now, Burning Blue Designs have already released 2 other UK airfields that I've put, in fact I'll put a link in the description below of those reviews, of Headcorn and Lid. But to be able to, those airports really were quite small in comparison to Farnborough, which is absolutely huge. So it was interesting. I've always been quite intrigued to see how they would handle this. And this gets the VR flight sim guy seal of approval. if that's even a thing, but it really does. There's the Air Museum, you can see. Just going to go nice and low over that. Oh, the detail is insane, and everything doesn't sort of pop into view. I wondered what that would be like in VR, you know, considering the sort of LOD radius of the airport. It's just bristling with details everywhere, but the sim is really handling it very well. We'll come in for a victory roll here. Question is this the best add-on, best airfield that I've reviewed? Well, hand on heart guys, I think this is now level with another airfield that I absolutely love. That is the Pilot Plus Southend, which I've always maintained is the best. This is now joint first with that, without a doubt. We'll just do one more quick pass here because I don't want to make this video too long, guys, because I know you're itching to buy this airport. I can just feel it now. This is just an absolute must-buy. Nice low pass here at Farnborough. Can't believe I'm actually saying Farnborough. It's so good to finally have a truly one-to-one representation of this incredible iconic airfield. And there we go. So here we are on short finals, and I'm just looking at all of the incredible detail here. In VR, it's a real treat. And I just want to say a massive congratulations to Adam and Mike, two very extremely talented scenery developers now on the scene. I would highly recommend that you support them and buy this beautiful airport package, because I want to see plenty more of them in the coming months and years. Right, just concentrating now on this landing. Let me know, guys, if you'd like to see a tutorial on how to land the Flying Iron Spitfire, because I know many of you are struggling. But that completes my first look and review of Farnborough by Burning Blue Designs. It's an absolute winner. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and as always, I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now. Epic. Absolutely epic.